Welcome to Tammy's Tiny Tots Reborns. Okay, so today I'm going to try and change a couple babies out of their Halloween outfits. Actually, I'm going to hopefully try to get the 3 boys changed. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully. They're all going to be coordinating outfits, so I could have left it for matching Monday next week, but nah. Okay, so we got Forsyth here, my Levi. And there we go. I actually found a small tag. It's only 4 questions. And I saw it on Kelly Girl's channel. And it was originally posted by Erica's Precious Ones Nursery. Originally. So I'm going to do the 4 questions. So the first question is, do you see your dolls as inanimate objects or babies? I guess I don't really, I know they're not babies. I don't see them as babies. I joke with John all the time that they're our rubber children, stuff like that. But I know they're not real babies. And I don't really treat them like they're real babies. But I don't know, to me they're still my babies, but they're, not, I don't think they're real or anything of that sort. This outfit's going to be a little bit big, by the way. I'm putting this cute Yoda outfit on him. It says, Galaxy's Most Wanted, and there's Baby Yoda on the front. So, yeah, I don't really consider them real or think they're real, but I do consider them still kind of sort of my babies. What is on here? Something got spilt on there. That's weird. There's a dot there and a dot there. That's weird. Okay, so we got his pants on and his shirt on. Oh, he looks so cute. It's a little big, but that's okay. Yeah, so I don't really consider them as, real babies, but I can call them my babies, even though they're not real. But I mean, yeah, they're still, in a sense, and just a fake, a doll. A little dust in his nose. But yeah, these are, they're not, they're definitely not real, but I do love them a lot. Not as much as I loved my live children, but I definitely love each baby for its own reason. But they are just dolls, in the end. In the end, they are just dolls. All right, so we're going to put Forsyth back, and we're going to change Kale into an outfit next. I'm going to change all 3 boys. There you go, Forsyth. And then we'll answer question number 2. Question number 2. Do you have a limit or number of dolls that you can collect? Well, I guess not really, because I put his outfit over top of his other outfit last time because I just didn't have, I was rushing to get these babies in their Halloween costumes. So he still has a dinosaur sleeper on. It helped this bigger sleeper fit because this is 0 to 3 months, this Halloween one. And he's just a preemie guy. He's my twin A, made by my sweet friend Lori. Anyway, yeah, well, I have to admit, my collection is huge right now, and my space is getting very, very cramped. And right now, I literally have an open bassinet that doesn't have a baby in it, but at some point, I will be getting my prize baby from the Reborn Life magazine, and I have the Emma sculpt by Natalie Scholl that I'm creating for myself right now as we speak. I'm working on it. And so I don't know where I'm going to put them. I literally don't have any space left. Now, I have a shelf, one shelf that I could put a baby on, but then I'd have to find somewhere to put Baby Yoda and my monster baby, like my zombie baby. And I'd have to find somewhere to put my Cabbage Patch, my cloth face Cabbage Patch, besides on that shelf, because they all hang out on that shelf. So, I mean, I guess you could say I do have a limit, which would be what fits, like where everybody has a spot to go. I don't want to overcrowd, but I have a feeling I'm going to end up having to overcrowd a little bit. I'm probably going to have to put like two silicones, like put my two silicone boys in the same bassinet, and put my two of my girl silicones in the bassinet together. That would free up more space that I could actually put another baby. So I was considering doing that at some point. A pair of white socks. We'll just put these on. I was considering doing that at some point, as putting them, putting the two boys together, and then that frees up the little cradle thing, or little, I can put where Maddie, if Maddie moves in with Thorman, then I could put Olivia in where Maddie is, and then I could put Clara in with Octavia, and that would free me up 2 spots in my bassinet for 2 more babies. So it would mean having 2 babies in a bassinet each. Now, normally I prefer my collection to, 1 baby per bassinet type thing, but I'm getting so many babies in this collection now, and I still have more that I'm going to make for myself. So, that I plan on making for myself. So I guess I'm going to have to double up. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. I guess I'm going to have to double up a few babies that's in the cradles and stuff. Now, technically my white cradle, if I was to use it and sit babies that are awake, I could sit 4 in there, two at each end sitting up very easily. And then that would, free up some spots for babies. But mostly my awake babies, I have them, my vinyls, because I can't mix my vinyls with my silicones, unfortunately. So my vinyls, I only have 2. Well, yeah, 2 that are in my collection that I could sit in there as of right now, and then every other baby I have is sleeping. And I prefer my sleeping babies to look, kind of natural and real while they're sleeping. So when I put them in their spot or their shelf or whatever. So, all right, so we're going to take Kale back, and we're going to get PJ and change PJ. And PJ into his outfit. I put all the babies, all of them into Baby Yoda. Just because I bought these outfits and I don't use them very often. So there's my PJ. So, yeah, so Forsyth was made by Patty's Reborn Nursery, friend of mine. And then Kale was made by my friend Lori. And this little guy, I made this little guy. So he's done by me. All right, we gotta move you up, dude. You're getting below the threshold. We gotta get that hood out from underneath you, eh? There we go. All right, so I mean, once I run out of space, and then if I find a new baby that I really like, I'll probably end up trying to sell a baby or whatever, to make room for another baby to come in, because I'm literally running out of space. And like I said, as long as I can display them nicely, then I'll be fine. But the minute I can't display them nicely, then that'll be my limit on babies for sure. So, all right. Number 3. Do you keep your dolls on a shelf or store them away? Well, I don't store any of my babies away. They're all out on display. I have all my collection out on display all together. So, like one big happy nursery. I do. I have all my babies out on display all together. I don't store them away and only have, one out at a time to make it look more like a real nursery or anything like that. I have them all out together because I love all my babies, and I pick a different baby every day in a sense to to do some cuddling with or whatever, like yesterday, for instance, after I changed Matt Mitchell, I thought he looked so adorable, and then I ended up taking him off into my bedroom and cuddling him for a while. There we go. Now he's dressed. Yay, that's 3 down. I have 1 baby left in Halloween wear. That's it. One left. And then all my babies are dressed out of Halloween. I love these baby Yodas. I'm wearing my baby Yoda pajamas. Maybe that's why. See, I'm wearing my baby Yoda pajamas. I think that's probably why I'm getting into this baby Yoda thing with the boys. Is because I'm wearing my baby Yoda pajamas. All right. So I keep them on, my babies on shelves. I have some on shelves. I have some in bassinets. I have some in bouncy chairs. If I had more room, I still have 2 more bouncy chairs and 2 car seats that I could use to display babies in, but I don't have any room for them in here. Now, I might be able to, when it comes time, like when I finally have a living room, I might be able to move. I was thinking of moving my Grinch bassinet out to the living room, and that would free up some space. At least my Grinch bassinet out there for Christmas, and I'll put them out there, and then that'll free up a little bit of space that I could put another bouncy chair in this room if I wanted to. But I do have, like I said, I have 3 car seats. I have 1 in the basement, and I have a bouncy chair in the basement, and then I have my car seat that I use most of the time because it clicks on my Snap and Go, and then I have another car seat that doesn't click on my Snap and Go, but I like to use the car seat. It's a really nice car seat, so I would use it for displaying, but I have no floor space left to put any more babies in car seats or bouncy chairs at this time. I just don't. If I move the bassinet, the Christmas bassinet with the Grinch and stuff in it, out of here, then I would have room to put 1 more bouncy chair in this room, and I might actually be doing that once I move things around, and then I might keep a bouncy chair in my living room for whatever baby I decide to bring out to the living room that day. So yeah, I do not store my babies away, but I definitely do keep them on shelves and stuff like that. So, all right. So the last question: do you have to regularly interact with your dolls in order to keep them in your collection? No, I don't. Because a few of my babies, I don't really interact like all the time with. I mean, I try to interact with all my babies, but at some point or another, but I don't always. You know what? I'm going to finish answering this question and change the last baby. I'm excited to get the last baby out of her Halloween. 1 more baby to go to get out of Halloween, and let's do it. Let's do it now. I don't have to interact with them every day or all the time to keep them in my collection. I really don't. Oh, you need your hair fixed, girl. So we're going to put some pajamas on her. Just some unicorn PJs. Unicorns. Yay. But yeah, I don't have to interact with them all the time to keep them in my collection at all. Like I just don't. If I enjoy looking, sometimes I just enjoy looking at a baby, the way it's dressed, the way it's laying in the position it's laying, or whatever. Sometimes I just enjoy looking at the baby, and I don't even have to actually pick it up or anything. And when things are busy in my life and crazy, I'll be honest, there'll be times where I don't even get in this room for over a week. So I don't interact with any of them, like with any of my babies. You know, I try to interact with all my babies. Don't I, Amber? And I choose a different baby each time, you know, like I'm sure anyone who has a large collection would do that. Because now I am for my collection, well, I have 3 babies in this room that aren't even mine. They're my daughter's, and they're just hanging out here and living in here. And then I have 1 for Reborn's finals. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 14 Reborns as of this very minute. Trinity, who I keep changing and liking, might become the number 15. And then I have 1 coming, which will be 16 from Tanya Englestreet, Heartfully Made Babies from the magazine prize. So that'll be 16. And then the one I'm working on, Emmy, right now will be number 17. So that's just vinyls. And then I have 2 boys and 2 boy silicones and 3 girl silicones. So I do have quite a large collection right now, like quite a large collection. And because I have so many, I can't possibly spend time with each and every one every day, but I can definitely spend time with different ones at different times. And I'm constantly switching it up with what baby that I'm spending time with. We gotta fix that hair, girl. I put her hair into a little pony on top, and it's still holding the ponytail shape. I don't know. Should I put no, that's not the same pink. Not quite. It matches part of it. I could do that. Just put that in her hair. No, it's too heavy for her tiny hair. Bummer. Okay, we're just going to fix your hair, girlfriend. We're just going to fix it. Give it a wet down with the spray. This is Reborn FX Silky Hair from McPherson's. I'm spraying more on the wall behind my change table than I am on her head. Because I'm trying not to get it too much on the vinyl, like more just on the hair. Alright, there we go. We got the hair wet now. Good. So, this baby I purchased at McPherson's. She was made by Shelley Murray from McPherson's. There's another one there that looks like it could be her twin sister, but it's an awake baby. And every time I look at her, I'm like, oh my gosh, she'd make a perfect twin for Amber. I tell you, if it's still for sale in April when they have the doll show, I might have to buy her because I've been looking at her for quite a long time. All right. Your hair's just not doing what I want it to do, is it? Let's try the stiffer brush for that. There we go. Get that straightened out. So I guess there is sort of a limit to my collection, to the point of, I mean, if I wasn't paying any attention to them, then I would lower my collection down. But I'm still, spending time with just about every baby as here and there. Not all the time, but at least once in a while. Okay, just wipe your forehead off so it's not shiny from the hair stuff. There. That is driving me nuts. There we go. I probably don't even have the style quite right. Anyways, I'm spending so much time on her hair just trying to make it look pretty. Anyhow, yeah, so these are 3 pretty cool questions, kind of in-depth questions that take a little more to answer in a sense. But, yeah, if I didn't, I mean, I don't know what you'd call regularly. I try and, like, when you've got almost 20 babies, well, pretty much 20 babies in your entire collection, it's hard to spend time with more than one each day. But if I spend time with one each day, that'd probably be about once a month I get to play and give attention to that particular baby. So, yeah, and having a YouTube channel helps to, I think if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I'd probably have a smaller collection, to be completely honest, because I wouldn't have as much, I wouldn't be doing as much with my babies. I'd be just, doing it when spending time with them for myself and not making a video as well. So I probably would want only 1 or 2, maybe, or 3 tops in that circumstance. But because I have a YouTube channel and I can literally just, do a video today about her, and then tomorrow about Penny, and then the next day I could do a video with Posey, and so on and so forth. And then nobody gets bored of seeing the same babies over and over again. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be seeing the same babies over and over again if I only had 1 or 2. So that does help my YouTube channel be a little more exciting. Not saying that just having 1 or 2 on a YouTube channel is bad. No, not at all. I mean, I just mean that because I have a YouTube channel, I find it easier to have a larger collection, because then I can, spice up my channel a little bit. I mean, not really, because all I do is change babies lately, because there's just been nothing really exciting to do, like to take them places and stuff, because I'm still, even since everything, all the lockdowns and everything, I'm still not 100% of going out and being out in places for any length of time. I don't really shop. I used to go and do the occasional shopping video, and I used to shop and linger and look at stuff and be able to film. And now when I go shopping, it's straight in with a mission and straight out. Like, I don't want to dilly-dally and be around people all that much anymore. Unfortunately, now I'm less of a people person than I used to be. A public people person. I still am a people person to my friends and to, on YouTube and stuff. But going out in public and being within a few feet of somebody, I just has really gotten me to not want to go out anymore lately. But in the last 2 years has really made it even more, pushed me that way. Anyway, I've lingered long enough and babbled long enough. If you're interested in these tag questions, and would like to do the tag, like I said, I can repeat the questions for you really quick. Number 1 is, do you see your dolls as inanimate objects or babies? Number 2 is, do you have a limit or number of dolls you can collect? Number 3, do you keep your dolls on a shelf or store them away? And number 4, do you have to regularly interact with your dolls in order to keep them in your collection? So those are the questions, and I'd love to hear some of your answers. If you want to answer in the comments, if you don't have a YouTube channel and you want to answer in the comments, be my guest and answer in the comments. I'd love to read your answers to those questions. But if not, and you have a YouTube channel, let me know if you're going to do the tag. I'd love to watch your video. So everyone, hit that like if you liked this video. Hit that dislike if you didn't, because that's okay too. But most of all, everyone, stay safe and smile and share a smile with a friend. Bye-bye.